Good morning students. Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to talk about another important topic of English language, that is gender. Gender is the process of identifying male and female in English language. So you understand, gender plays a very important role in English language. And today we are going to talk about all kinds of gender of English language. So stay tuned and watch the whole video. If you find it beneficial, then do share with your friends who can also be helped by this video, and do consider subscribing my channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of all my new videos. Stay tuned. There are 4 kinds of genders in English language: masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender and neuter gender. And today we will talk about all of them one after another. First of all, masculine gender. Masculine gender is something which is used to denote the male class or male creature. For example, boy, uncle, husband, man, groom, etc. If you see all these examples, you will understand all of these words suggest any of the male creature or any of the male class. Now we are going to talk about the next one, that is feminine gender. Yes, feminine gender is just the opposite of masculine gender, because feminine gender is used to suggest the female creature or female class. For example, wife, woman, girl, sister, etc. If you see the examples, then you will understand all of these words suggest any of the female creature or female class. So you see, masculine, male, feminine, female. So you have to just understand these two things. Now we are going to talk about the next one, that is common gender. Common gender is a kind of gender which is used to identify both male or female. Means, by using these kind of words, you can suggest a male as well as you can suggest a female. For example, if I say teacher, the teacher is coming. So you see, when I'm telling the teacher is coming, here it is not clearly understood that whether a male teacher is coming or a female teacher is coming. So you see, we can use the word teacher for male as well as for female. There are many other examples like student. You see, when I'm telling student, it can be a boy student, it can be a girl student. If I say child, it can be a male child, it can be a female child. If I say friend, it can be a male friend, it can be a female friend. You see, there are a lot of examples which can be used for both. For example, police, servant. You see, these words are used to suggest both the male as well as female. So they are called the common gender. And now we are going to talk about the last one, that is the neuter gender. Neuter gender is something which is used not for male, not for female. That means for the inanimate objects, I can say. Just like you see, if I say book, is it possible to identify the gender of book, means whether it is male or female? No, it is not possible. So they are actually comes under neuter gender. And you know, already though I have discussed about the classification of nouns. So you know that there are 5 kinds of nouns like proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun and material noun. But neuter gender is used for material noun as well as abstract nouns. Means the material nouns and abstract nouns come under neuter gender. When we say silver, when we say gold, milk, water, you see all these words, in all these words you cannot understand their gender, means whether that is male or female. So they comes under neuter gender. In the matter of abstract noun, the same thing happens. When I say honesty, You say, is it possible to identify whether it is male or female? No, it is not possible. So it also comes under neuter gender. So in that way, neuter gender works. When it is not clearly understood, when it is actually not come under any of the class, it is not male, it is not female, then it is neuter gender. So these are the 4 genders in English language. Now we have to know the formation, means how to form a feminine gender. First of all, by changing the word completely, means you see, from boy it becomes girl, so there is no match in these 2 words. It is a complete different word. From brother it becomes a sister, again you say there is no match in between these 2 words. It is a complete different word. If I say husband to wife, again you see this is a complete different words. So by changing the word completely, we can form feminine. Now I am going to talk about the easiest one to form feminine. What is that? By adding ESS at the end. How? You see, poet becomes poetess. ESS is added at the end. Lion becomes lioness. LIONESS. Again ESS is added. God, goddess. Author, authoress. Actor, actress. Governor, governess. You see, in all these words, ESS is added. I'll give a list here, you can see. And you know, when it is compound noun, we can change it into the feminine by changing the main word into feminine. How? You see, son-in-law. If I want to change it into feminine, it will be daughter-in-law. So what is the important word? Son, and it becomes daughter to make it feminine. In and law are not changed. Only son changed into daughter. If I say stepson, you see it will be stepdaughter. So you see son becomes daughter again. If I say grandfather, it will be grandmother. If I say he goat, it will be she goat. If I say peacock, it will be peahen. So you see the total word is not changed. Only the main part of the word is changed. If I say male servant, it will be maid servant. So male becomes maid here. So in that way, we have to change the main word in the compound noun, and then we can change it into the feminine. So you see, I have given 3 rules to change them also. But you know, it is not possible to give all the examples. But here I will give the list so that you can check it out. So if you find it beneficial, then please like it and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. Stay home, stay safe.